Hi, my name is Janae Williams Jackson. I'm a senior interdisciplinary studies major with a concentration in sociology and education. I am also a proud Norfolk native. A little bit about my background. I am like I said, I'm a proud Norfolk native, but I'm a proud Norfolk native because of the fact that my mother made one of the best decisions that she could have made back in 1985, and that was to attend Norfolk State University. My mother is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so she had to relocate, um, and we have been here ever since. The relationships that my mother made in 1985 and beyond with her fellow Spartans has not only been beneficial to her life, with friendships and with love, um, but they have been beneficial to mine as well. Um, the friends that she made became quote unquote my aunties and my uncles, and they have truly given me guidance. Even I'm in education now, working as a TA, but I've been in the field for the last 8 years, and a lot of my mother's peers were in the education field. They have since retired, but they were able to give me insight, um, able to give me, a different viewpoint on things. So that has definitely helped shape the way that I see things and my interests. Um, interdisciplinary journey highlight. Um, I am a non-traditional student. I It's been times where I was taking 7 classes and working a full-time job and having to leave work in the middle of the day to go to class and then go back to work. So I'm no stranger to hard work and things being challenging. Um, and as you get closer to the finish line, it's almost as if things get a little harder. Um, so I can say that Dr. April Faye, Dr. A, she truly helped me look at things, take a step back, and really be an interdisciplinarian. Look at things and be able to say, okay, well, I know that, this is going to help with this. I know that this is going to help with this. Let's come up with a solution to combat this because it's not the end of the world. And yes, she taught us that with class, but she's also helped me navigate that with how I move further in life. Um, Also, Dr. Maudlin. Shout out to Maudlin. Brian, we've all had Maudlin. Amazing. Let's see. Um, Post graduation. So the plan is I will be taking my praxis after graduation, doing the necessary things on getting on the provisional, and then taking the necessary secondary classes to count for a license so that I can teach. But I've been in the school system for the past 8 years. I'm no stranger to it. It's what I want to do. But the reason why I'm an INT major is because I did a full year in the school system, and I realized that the politics of it all just it did not align with me, and I wanted to be able to approach education without solely just being in education, because you can help change education by doing research. Um, Different aspects can also help, which is an interdisciplinary approach. So, um, yeah, that is what I plan on doing. Now the real question is, what do I want to teach? I'm in between, and it's all over the place. It's fine. Don't judge me. It's either between health and PE or kindergarten or some sort of CTE course in high school. So yeah, I know all over the place, but I've been working in special education in both a self-contained and inclusion classroom for the last 8 years. So in both elementary and high school, never middle school. I If you have middle schoolers, if you're viewing this and you have middle schoolers or your little brothers or sisters are middle schoolers, I commend you. not my ministry, my God, today. Anyways, let's see. AI in my field. So we're having that issue right now um, with our students because I'm in a high school classroom setting, and we're having an issue with our students just asking ChatGPT to solve the math problems. They're getting it to write full papers, and they do not have the foundation of being able to even, like, let's say, go into a dictionary and actively know how to look up a word, go into a thesaurus. Like, they're not able to do that, and so they're solely relying on AI. And you can see that it can be detrimental um when it is unchecked. So we're doing our best, at least in the classroom I work in, to limit that. But I'm in a math class, and we are now using something called Desmos, which I believe, for all intents and purposes, yes, it is a online calculator, but it does all the work for them. They just have to type it in. They don't even know how to use a TI 84, which I don't know if I'm telling my age or not. But the graphing calculator, where you actively had to do that, where you actively had to use pen and paper, those are skills that are obsolete right now. And I think that if AI continues and it goes unchecked, as I stated before, um, we run the risk of becoming sheep, for lack of a better term. So yeah, potential entrepreneur. Um, it's very interesting that I didn't not getting my degree in education, because all of this is going to tie into education for me, because it is what I am truly the most passionate about. I love my kids. My mother is an educator as well. My family are educators. And I know the disadvantage that both teacher and students suffer. I think a lot of people, because they're kids, and yes, we're there for the children, but I think that sometimes um, the adults go um, overlooked completely. So my goal for, if I were to come across a entrepreneur who would like to, give me $1 million to start a business, I would do something on the lines of helping or being a secondary support in school systems. So, um, a closed fund. We have children who, and yes, we have schools that do this, but I've been in schools where the supplies are being taken by the teachers. They're just sitting in a room where nobody is able to access them. We have feminine hygiene products. We have, things to keep the children clean and smelling good and all of those things. And it sometimes is being taken advantage of. So, what I would like to do is to make a program that would go in and ask the educators, not the principal, because granted, they are in charge of the entire school, but only you know what you need for your class. Um, Specifically talk to teachers and figure out what they need, figure out what their students need, and provide them with those things, because there's no reason why we have classrooms with, first of all, 25 students, no paraprofessionals, no teacher assistants, and then you have no school supplies. You have most of the schools in this area are on free and reduced lunch, depending upon the district. Um, we have back to school drives, but we know that school supplies run out. We know that certain things don't last forever. Why not help the educators? We are the, and I'm saying we, but we are the first line of defense. We are pouring into the youth, and sometimes we are not able to, because we're underpaid, because there's dismantling that is going on. Um we're going underfunded, truly. And teachers are spending their hard-earned salaries on school supplies and classroom decorations and necessities. Notebooks should not break a teacher's bank. Snacks, because we need to be able to feed the children and not junk food. Also being able to help with field trip funds so that the children are exposed to like an agricultural setting, or just different, being able to just truly support the school, the teachers, the students. um so yes, that's my idea. And then, oh, give me 1 second. And then my hope for this course, honestly, I hope that the knowledge and wisdom that Madeline and Dr. A have already implemented, I would just like to learn. Honestly, I'm a sponge. I'm noticing that I'm probably going to be a professional student. It's not one specific thing I would like to learn. I just want to learn. I know that might sound dorky, dweebish, but I just want to learn. So I hope that everybody. I'm a long talker. This is a 11-minute long. 11-minute long video. Hopefully y'all made it through, and I hope nothing but success for the rest of the semester. Behold.